up? Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I'm gonna tell you a story, so sit down. Since you know it's still Pride Month, we still out here. I want to talk about the first time I went to, this isn't the first time I've been to a gay club, because I was definitely at some very, very ratchet, just very ghetto gay clubs before, just where you walk in and just the whole floor is wet. But those were like mostly men. This is my first time going to a lesbian gay club. Well, lesbian gay night. Because we can't get a whole club, we can only get a night. This happened in DC. I don't remember how old I was, but I do know that I had to be under 21 though, because I don't remember getting a drink. So before we went into the joint, I'm sure we were all in the car. I remember who I was with. I was with my friends, and I'm sure that before we went in, we all downed Four Locos or something stupid like that. It's Four Locos, goddamn. Four Locos are made with the same shit they make Raid with. and I want to just paint a picture for you of my style at the time. Or if I were to describe it for you, it'd be somewhere between Sierra in the Like a Boy video mixed with Lil Romeo. I'm sure I had some limited edition PacSun on. At the time I was still using watery lotion, so definitely giving you dry skin. Are we still, I hope that y'all still aren't using watery lotion. Like, your lotion shouldn't look like a vinaigrette. And I'm sure sneakers from someone's kid section. And the crazy about it, y'all, is that like this is me trying. Like, this is me trying to impress, because I was very pressed. You can't spell impressed without I'm pressed. That's definitely my vibe at the time. I hadn't really dated like that. Hadn't really, you know, I don't think I'd done anything with a girl at the time. So it was fresh and I was excited, because even though I had been to the gay clubs before, it was all dudes. It was a whole sausage party. So it was in DC. I do not remember the name of it. I think they kept it up for a little while. Like, it was like a series of parties, and I kept it up for a bit, but then it got shut down or whatever. Something happened. It was this huge old, like, it looked like it used to be a factory or something. So we got inside, and it was one of those parties where it's like divided up by the style of music. It was like 3 floors. It could have been 4, honestly. It was multiple floors. And like the main floor was like hip hop. The middle floor was like, you know, Latin, a little reggaeton on that ass, you know what I'm saying? And then I think the top floor was like top 40s. Naturally, we stayed on the main floor, the colors only section. And I felt very, what is the word? Drunk. But also, I felt like I stuck out, like not in a great way, but I felt like that just in general, because a lot of the doms in DC, no shade. It could be different now. It could be different now. Okay, this was, you know, what, 8 years ago, maybe? They all had dreads, had an athletic build. They all just look like 2K characters. If you called yourself a dom and you didn't look like that, don't really expect to get much attention. That was my experience anyway. That's just what I've known, what I've kind of grew up in, so it could be different now, but at the time that's what that was. So I felt kind of like an outside, not an outsider, but I just felt like it was harder for me to look like I blended in a way that would make me comfortable. But one thing that I'm glad that I didn't have to worry about was that I didn't smell like thrift store fitting room. How I smell it's important to me. It's sacred to me. Which is why, boom, this video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. That was me washing my face. I am committed to smelling good, and I'm committed to having hygiene that is above average. My Dollar Shave Club products are absolutely a part of that process. Girl, I just read up on my body wash. That damn lavender bitch. They have body washes, they have skincare products, they have shampoo. They got 2-in-1 situations on that ass. And the greatest part about it is that it's no commitment on your end. They have these really dope $5 kits where you can try out a bunch of different products, so you don't have to make a commitment. I've said it once and I'll say it again. You don't want to be musty under all that Fashion Nova. Click that link down below, get a little slice of heaven. Thank you to Dollar Shave Club for sponsoring this video. Let's continue with the story. Yeah, I remember just feeling very like undesirable, if that makes sense. Oh, this is sad. But I quickly got out of my feelings, because when I tell you, and my friends, they can confirm this, when I tell you that I Dougied the entire night, I'm not cocaine. I Dougied on every floor, to every song, with everyone, by myself, outside, inside, in the bathroom. And I probably Dougied in my sleep that night. And from that night on, my friends made fun of me. Anytime that we went out, they would bring it up. They would never let me live it down, and they still won't. So all that to say, I had a blast, even though I may have embarrassed myself a little bit. And I got in my feelings for a second, but your girl had fun. Leave your first time club stories below. Nothing incriminating and nothing gross. And I'll see y'all in another video. Bye, girl.